Hello, Mr. Biscuit. It's Strim. All Strim all the time. There we go. Oh, so your move's tomorrow? You're going from Seattle to Wisconsin or Milwaukee. I can't remember. I just know it's somewhere over there. Or Michigan. So I guess you're going to be out of pocket for a few days. I presume you're driving. That's 30 hours of driving. That's a long time. I don't envy you. And I hope you're splitting it up over a few days. Hello, sister. How's it going? Mom was telling me about your cat and how he likes to escape. Yeah, our younger rooster, when mom and dad don't let him out and I take scraps out there, he likes to try to, him and one of the young hens likes to try to bolt out of the coop. Really didn't have too much issue with Lady and Harley when we had them. Our, so we have two roosters. We have the oldest one, which we call Asshole. That is his name. Um, and then we have a younger one, um, which we call Junior. Junior is very well acclimated around us so far. Um, he hasn't really started being too much of an asshole. His father, on the other hand, there's a reason why his name is Asshole. Okay, now that the ads are out of the way. Yeah, the young one, I was messing with the chicks the other day. Like, we have like two little chicks. And he came over to investigate what I was doing because they were squawking. Um, and he was fine with me after he came over there and saw I wasn't hurting him. He started walking away. He actually crowed for the first time that we were aware of. It was horrible and weak sounding, but he's far more acclimated to us. Because I made sure to I try to pick them up and stuff when they're little and pet them, and so they know that we're not a threat. It's his father, though. Somebody bought the house in front of us. This is new. Oh, several of them have been bought. Don't have much of a FC detail. It's like right up against one of the stumps. Go to my house. We have one hen who genuinely, I think she's just moody. Because if she was sick, I would think she would be dead by now. Because it's been like 3 weeks. She doesn't like to leave the coop. She likes to stay up in the nesting area. She's clearly eating and drinking. She's the one laying on the eggs. We're only getting one egg. We think the other adult hen is stopped for the time being. We're not keeping track of who's laying. But we're only getting one egg a day. She's not egg bound because I would think she would be dead by now. Yeah, but she's always been kind of moody. She just kind of opens her beak and like growls at us. That's a nice. Well, I can. Yeah. That's not too bad. Still don't have anything inside the house. I'm just kind of waiting for BMO to get on, which I know he's eating. No rush. Don't want to rush him. Also, tree. Also, sister, if you're still here, I bought a house. I haven't done much decorating, just put down a few trees. I did do like the remodel, got a different fence and stuff like that. And this gate's not part of it. That's something you have to put in. You can kind of see. You look at like the top of the pillar in the spike. You can see where the spike from the actual gate flips through. But you're not going to see that unless you're looking for it. And the house is utterly empty. Yeah, just 4 rabbits, orchestrion, and a summoning bell for my retainers. Still haven't decided how I want to decorate it, but I need to save up some money. Anyways, while I wait, I could do some bounties, some hunts. Also, if I suddenly start talking like a crazy person, it's because I have the Discord audio muted until BMO gets in there. Want the elite. Level cheater, okay. This is where I'm gonna look like a crazy person because I'm gonna have to have it up on the screen. So I know the map locations. Level cheater. Yeah, I don't have much time to build up money before Dawn Girl drops. So this way. First location we're gonna look. Southeast. We're right around here. There it is. Really? Oh. What is my Chocobo's XP looking like? Oh. I've got a good minute. Use the Crysterium for the next one. It's all good. So did you, I'm guessing you pre-ordered Final Shape? Ooh, that's a name. Like I said, I initially was like, okay, well, I'll get it. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, I can just watch the cutscenes and I'll watch Bife's lore videos, so I really won't miss out on anything. And I did see the story trailer. It was what, out like last week before? Well, I don't know what the latest trailer is. I know I saw the one that was... It hasn't been out that long. Yeah, unfortunately... I mean, and Biscuit, you know, like, I used to sink a lot of time into it. It got to the point where, like, I felt like I wasn't going to be able to keep up. like, I, and whether or not that was true is a whole nother story. But I was like, I felt like if I had another game come up that I wanted to play, or something like that, I was going to be left behind. Southeast. This direction. Looking for a fish man. Oh. It's two of them. There's BMO. I think there's BMO. Well, he's logged in. I don't hear him yet. Okay. There you are.
Hello.
I was just doing hunts while I waited for you to get on, so it's not like... I didn't waste any time.
Fascinating. We have people
People?
at our house.
Oh, like at the house?
Mm-hmm.
I know that there was a new house in front of ours. Nobody's signed the message book. Yeah, there's this new house, and then I don't remember this other house. This red one being here either. I mean, if we're gonna break out the mounts, I'm just gonna go bragging rights. Do the chunk horse.
Wow, what a guy.
And yes, I know. The only reason I have it is because, what was it? Like I had 2 of the horns and Pink had 1, or something like that.
Well, I think they started dropping, and you guys were both rolling for them. And I think you had gotten more by random chance, so she was like, well, here. Just take it so that one of us gets it at least.
Let me say, we do have housing, estate settings, guest access. Yeah, they can come in the house. My sister says hi. I don't know if you have my chat open or not.
I do not at the moment, no. Just kind of getting settled. Oliver keeps yelling at me. Well, do you want to try to do things here, or do you want to go to a different spot?
Oh, we're going somewhere else.
just saw you perusing
Hey, Kento.
stuff.
Yeah. You know me. I was looking to
Where are we
see like
going?
what stuff gave because I can never remember.
Sure.
We haven't been to Primal in a minute. We haven't been to Crystal in a minute.
Speak for yourself. I've been getting on every day and going to different places.
I normally go to Aether. I normally have better success with stuff there. Let's go to Carl. Carl. Just doing some 14 today, Kento.
That does kill people.
Yes. I'm just hungry for hands. I forget the exact quote. It's been a minute since I've watched it, which is kind of surprising.
My stomach was making the rumblies that only hands could satisfy.
Exactly. Hmm. Well, there's a frogman in a suit.
A frogman, you say?
Yeah. It's a Ora. There is a Reaper that's kind of like in. I would almost say this is almost like a red mage clan. Of course, a lot of that's because it's all red. Why is it green out here? Okay. You just want to start at the top of the duty finder, or do you have anything specific you wanted to do?
I mean, you're in the driver's seat, so.
Let's start at the top and we'll kind of go from there.
Okay.
I'm kind of glad I have the chat blocked on my screen. They're talking about, I don't know if ladies can handle that much green. I'm
Oh my.
glad it's not visible. Of course, that makes me want to go to Limsa to see what they're saying there, because Limsa.
Let's see.
I did not say your name.
Sorry.
Smart speaker can't distinguish between its name and Limsa. Yeah, why is Ulda green? Is that part of like... Did the Dragon Quest stuff start already?
I don't know. There's not weird stuff happening in Limsa, believe it or not. Just the usual. People gathered, people dancing. There's a couple of naked Hrothgar doing squats.
Well, there's always naked Hrothgar doing squats.
It is green.
No, the Dragon Quest starts June 5th. Yes, Kento, naked squats. I will go to Limsa so we can see the naked squats. Actually, they're probably in a Speedo.
One was not wearing anything. It was just like the default.
Well, I say that, and we queued up, so we'll see it after the dungeon.
It's always this one.
If there's ever a place that people are doing debauchery, it's normally Limsa. Unless you're on Balmung.
Moveset ball.
Yes, I did say ball. Mung. And in that case, it's the Quicksands, which is like the Adventurer Guild space, which is basically tutorial, like bar, tavern, I guess would be how you would describe the Adventurer Guilds in each of the cities. Paige, what are you doing? Keep up with the tank. The Balmung Quicksands, yes. So, in Ul'dah. Which I know means nothing to you. It's the desert city. So there's a forest city, there's a port city, coastal city, I guess you would say. And then there's the desert city. Generally, the coastal city, Laminsa, is where all the degenerates hang out. But Balmung server in particular is known for a lot of RP. And for some reason, they all congregate in the Quicksands. Role-playing.
Oh, you forgot the best part. The ERPers.
I don't actually remember what the E stands for.
Erotic.
Oh. Yeah. I tried to block it from my memory.
There's no shame in it.
I'm considering I've borne witness to some of that. Big spikes. Okay. If the Black Mage doesn't want to come to you, you know what you do. You rescue them out of their ley lines. The safe spot for the big ones is on the opposite side of the arena. killed him first, thank God. No, there's... I'm not gonna say that it's grooming. I wouldn't be surprised, just like any other media, that somebody could be groomed over an MMO.
Oh, it's most certainly happened. But
But the vast majority of it is just really harmless. It might be disgusting, but it's harmless. I mean, and didn't you have somebody, like, you were complaining in the Discord, like, somebody was trying to, like, RP in, like, a dungeon? And was, like, slow walking everywhere?
oh,
Or were they just, like, slow walking to be assholes?
yeah, just being a little weird. Is inevitable, unfortunately.
Eh. The ones that do it, I don't know. I don't see the appeal in it, so... I will say, like, this dungeon's ambient music, the chill version of, is it You Were Brimith? I forget the song's name, but it's like Charlene's theme. Read all the stuff. All the things. Gotta hoard the loot. Well, I know who's not getting my commendation. Too late to use it. We're not going to get it back in time. Am I being a little bit of a butt? Yeah. Sorry, BMO, my try-hard is showing.
That's okay.
At least it's not in Monhun making you do things you don't really want to do.
Like Ruder Nerd.
Tempered Ruiner Nerd, if I remember correctly. Do you want a cookie? Well, I didn't mean to slow cast this, but oh well. Give me loot. I rolled a 3. I guess they passed on it. Maybe I don't understand Black Mage, but I would have thought it would have been better to wait until we found out where the safe spot was to put down their ley lines.
Probably.
I mean, maybe that messes up the rotation?
That would be my guess, is they started doing the damage. And
It messes up the 2-minute rotation, which, I mean, that's probably the one thing I don't strongly adhere to, is making sure that I'm on the proper 2-minute rotation. I got a commendation! Yay! Anyways.
Nice.
Oh, there he is. Kento, are you still here? I don't know if Kento's still here.
That's disturbing to look at.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable. Let's do some 90s dungeon, and I feel like... No, I don't want to click on that person. You can run tank still?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
You must be a healer.
Yeah, I figured I should at least try. Did you see the squatting Rothgar? You missed the squatting Rothgar. The naked squatting Rothgar.
That fell to
The
pestilence.
big muscular cat man.
Rotted inside and out. The more its people clung to life, the more they suffered.
Oh, I need to make sure I
Until they curse not the illness,
have to pay attention. I might have to
but
Asuna people.
corrupted.
Oh, wait. I ran ahead of y'all. Don't want to do that.
I mean, you could.
I'm not that good of a healer. I can't be a healer tank at this level. Oh, they'll probably still be there, Kento, whenever we get back to the city. And Biscuit, everybody has to do
Those
DPS.
who lived and festered. Those who died decayed.
There is literally nobody who gets around not doing DPS. And in fact, the healer that I like to play, Sage, here, actually can do some passive healing. Yeah, fuck. It does some passive healing. based off the damage it does. Well, in this game, tanks can literally be the ones that are doing the most damage, so... Well, that's because they're babies. There's no need to shield this.
And the very last of them wished they had never been born at all.
I rolled a 1. Hate rolling a 1.
In a faraway place, a brilliant star eradicated disease. Before destroying the selfsame lives it had saved.
And honestly, now that I think about it, like, some people with some healers can dish out some damage. I'm looking forward to having an AoE dot.
Its people sought ever
Is that when
greater
the change is
freedoms,
coming?
no matter
Yeah.
the cost.
I'm gonna get a AoE. My point blank AoE attack, where you rain lasers down, is gonna get a Ukrainian version that's gonna be a dot. I don't understand why white mages struggle with this pull so badly.
I don't know. Timing
Their benediction,
yeah.
their crutch. Oh, like I've always said, it's not that it's a bad skill, it's just... To me, it should be like your oh shit spell, not your, oh, I'm just gonna not heal for a minute and do DPS.
Like white mage can do DPS.
They have, like, 2 spells. Apparently I have to shield the Reaper because... Surprised that counter was getting off in time. Okay, Reaper. Works. Well, didn't mean to target myself.
And when one asked, what is the point? There were none left to answer. Farther still existed a star without strife. Where none remembered life's trials or its joys.
I just realized our Lalafell is like a shirtless toddler in a Pope hat, no less.
Well, did you see their card?
I try not to focus too much on some people's cards.
This is a good one to pretend you never saw. Put it that way.
Well, the good news is I really wasn't watching.
What his people had gained from ease, they lost to apathy.
I love that my dash to you just didn't dash to you.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Well, I'd like you to not shoot yourself.
Shoot myself? I would.
Well, sister, you're seeing this is basically in-game content.
So they created the kindest, most gentle of beasts. Its steps were light, and its gift was as painless as it was beautiful. Bathed in its golden glow, slept happily ever after.
Good, no dooms. You can run it more than once. You are leveling stuff. You're probably going to be, because of the level that your characters are at, you're probably going to be doing a lot of the same dungeons. They both got doomed.
Saw that.
But did they die? No. Yeah, Machinist gets it. Words aren't real. Hope you got the commendations. Kento? Kento, are you here? Come back, Kento. I'm not putting it up on screen until he says he's back. I've heard that before. Help that, sorry. Not the first time somebody's told me that. I'm looking at the cat girl dancing. That is what I'm looking at. The thing in the middle of the screen I am not looking at. And I'm waiting for Kento to acknowledge that he's seeing it. Okay, you can see it. Okay, it's getting off the screen now. See, there's... Okay, that's something. Anyways, I'm going to make a quick run to the restroom. I will be right back. And if you want to know what this character's name is, it is Strong Dirk. I'll be right back. And Bimo, I'm leaving it unmuted so they can hear you, so you can talk shit this time.
that I used to fidget with on my desk, but
1984.
Mhm. Uh, so my username used to be Nemo, and that's a long story to get into, but I changed my PSN forever ago, and I changed it to BMO because the first letter of my name starts with a B, and I like that more. So
Okay. Oh, ad time. The duty finder. Let's do an alliance raid. DPS are in need. And that gives me tomestones. You ready?
yeah.
Going back to Ulda. Away from all the people who are AFK dancing. Ugh. So, what do you think it's gonna be? Crystal Tower? Evilise? Maybe we'll get to do math.
Tower, tower, tower.
Oh, I'm not complaining about this one either.
Hey, I actually need this.
That's weird, Biscuit. That's a Twitch issue, though. But that is a weird issue.
Yeah, that just happened to me, actually. So, like, the ad break was done, but it didn't end.
There's literally nothing I can do about that. Even if it is somehow related to my stream, it's entirely a Twitch thing.
Mortals, make your way through our watery sanctum.
Oh boy.
Let us see how you
Mog
fare against my
info.
servants.
Why are you looking deductively beyond your gunblade in your picture?
That's actually my, just my pose, apparently. I think it's my pattern pose, I don't remember.
Well, our healers are doing their jobs. I genuinely think that like this fight right here, because of those self-destructs, is probably the toughest healing part of this raid.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Unless you just have people being stupid, which
Only to the
the healers must have given up rezzing that
uh,
that ninja.
It shall be my pleasure to
I saw him
welcome
die
you
at least
personally.
twice in that fight.
Hey, Jesus.
I mean, you're like right before. She's not at Praetorium. She's at Castrum. My sister is. She's
Gotcha.
she's trying to level
Okay.
up her
I have
bard.
looked
Fine enough.
forward to this moment, children of man. The scholar shall measure your depth of
But I mean, for somebody who
You're
doesn't
Bard,
have it,
aren't you?
huh?
She's playing Bard, isn't she?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, the way I look at it, and the reason I suggested it, I know I've discussed it with you, but Bard's a good starter class because you don't have the issues of having to stand still with casting times. And you're ranged, so you're not having to be right up on the ball so you can see what's going on. Which for most people helps.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think, it puts you in a good mindset, too, to learn how to, like, pay attention to the cycles and stuff, so...
When with them redoing a lot of the earlier fights, there's actual... I don't want to say there's actual mechanics, but more so than there has been in the past. More so than when you and I went through them.
Oh, 100%.
Of ignorance be cleansed.
Yeah, stack up on the... You should have stacked up on the other gunbreaker.
Join me in deepest knowledge.
Just double laser.
I mean, to be fair, I rotated around, so...
Let flow the waters of your mind.
I wasn't sure if they were going to rotate any further, and then when they didn't, I was like, okay, well, I'll move. It's fine.
Seek new perspectives, and you shall find new paths.
Yeah, but I don't... You might be fixing to be level 45, but I don't think you're going to have any... I don't think you have any dungeons until you have the Castrum dungeon. Oh, you probably have Cape Westwind. But that's a solo duty now.
Waters purifying, reveal their nature.
And it's not like it used to be. It's not the... I'm sure whenever you did it, Bimo, they were doing the meme about
Tis time for a test.
this
That
fight.
fight's hard, man. What are you talking about?
Share with me your ruminations.
I mean, it being a solo duty now, and I've done it a couple times, it's... I'm not going to say it's hard, but I can see newer players slipping up on it.
I don't think it's too bad.
It's not too bad.
But yes, they did do the...
Answers can be
It
obtained
procced and
through might.
all of them were like, oh no, not this one.
I'm sure you went in with me whenever I did mine.
I don't remember, probably, but
I know whenever I started out, I was doing a lot of stuff. Wait for you to get on to do a lot of stuff.
Prove to me the wisdom of man. Let us enlighten one another. Well done, wise children.
The RC?
Well done.
Smooth sailing so far, I see. Come then, mortals.
Just kind of greed some stuff.
Stones to face the navigator. Come on, don't keep me waiting.
I wonder. Well, no. You know, I wonder, Bimo, if you used your invulnerability and then you blew her a kiss, if she would kill you.
That'd be a good question.
I'll teach you the ways of navigation.
Oh, I see how it is. Fucking Dark Knight.
What do they?
I hate Dark Knights. Gotta be the main character.
I mean,
Mine are the waves and the winds.
all about the darkness. Oh, I forgot to pop this. Have your extra damage late.
Can you contend with she who rules the tides? Make an ally of the wind. Rise above the white caps. Ah, you don't disappoint. Like the stormy seas, I'm a harsh mistress. Oi, cut it out, you.
Smack the crap out of somebody.
Brace for the storm! I trust you don't mind if they play too. Come, Pericles, Valios. It falls to you and yours to navigate the seas ahead.
After all this time, it feels strange calling to you thus. Thank you for making it this far. Not long now, till our journey together must end. I am the last of us to face you. Strong are they who roam. Stand firm amidst the storm.
You know, every time we do this fight, I'm like, I need to look up the voice actor for Ashan.
Oh.
Because some of his lines sound similar. The voice sounds similar to Arthur. I doubt it's the same voice actor, but I also wouldn't put it past them to. I mean, they did it with Thornton and
You must persevere.
oh my god, the Seto. Yep. No more using my gauge. You just get regular spell casting now.
My bowstring.
Here he goes.
sings.
Well, I said there he goes.
$50%. So you should do it after this.
You can overcome this.
There it is.
I know you can. Arise! Your prayers have given us strength. By fighting you, that strength shall be returned to the star. Come! Grant us our heart's desire. Stay not your steps. Those who hesitate are lost. Blessings be upon you on the road ahead.
Poor Sage is having a day of it.
Okay, Mog's worked hard.
May the wind ever be at your back. Yes. Mankind has indeed grown strong.
The sweet sorrow of parting. I beg you, stay the course to the end.
I didn't realize that they lifted the peace limit.
You're back. The Omphilus. It's suddenly transformed. Servants? What's the meaning of this? Those ones, I leave to you. It seems we're being summoned. Go, my friend. I will stay here with the others.
Did our Sage dash in to get Enmity and died because of it?
Pretty much. Good thing I'm already in heaven. Strong Dark Knight? Having a hard time pulling Enmity?
Oh no, BMO's going try hard.
I just don't like it when people intentionally have to start an encounter and be like, I'm the tank, and provoke in order to hold it.
It's main character syndrome.
Like, I get it. It's fun to be main tank. It really is. But, like,
We got
when...
two in cutscenes.
Well, I'm not pulling.
Yeah, no, it is fun to be main tank, but there's a time and a place for it. What?
Well, also, if you're struggling to hold it without having to pop provoke a whole bunch, then just, you know, let whoever else tank.
Augmented
I don't
Hellbound
understand the-
handgun. That's a PvP gun. The one that's this machinist over here, the Vice Valencia.
Yeah. I could have told you that just by looking at him.
I presumed. I just, wanted to look at it. Manderville Astro Weapon, Manderville Gun.
The sage that keeps dying is the combat mentor.
I know, I find that concerning. I'm hoping that they're just kind of rusty. That it's not a, like... Yeah, they're running old gear. Diadogas. Or however you say it. No, the only time I start running, like, Provoke in my rotations when I'm tanking is whenever I feel like the other tanks are not being adequate. Like when they're pulling the balls to weird spots.
Agreed.
It's one of the chaser ones. I'm not gonna lie, I thought for some reason that the tank buster was on me. But I was just standing on top of one of the other tanks.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It is a little scary when you're not running a tank and you suddenly have a tank buster drop on you.
Oh, I remember. I remember that time that I was a samurai and became a tank. I died because I was too good at my job.
Yeah, I think Mog Kupo is probably going to get a...
How did you do that?
Do what?
Did you not see the sage not get bound and just walk right over it?
If you happen to die and get rezzed at the right timing, which, given the track record of what I'm seeing, probably what happened. Because you can get res, and you accept the res at the right time, and the binding effect won't hit you. That was pixel perfect positioning on my part. That was not planned. Fucking Reaper. My little Auchan. Don't need any of the music. Just read everything now. Congrats on being level 45, sister. You're only halfway to cap.
It only gets harder.
Well, now you can get back into doing MSQ, so that's the big thing.
Yeah, that'll help. MSQ will help you level faster.
And doing your leveling roulette will help along the way too. Once you do patch content, a lot of times that has like really crap XP that it gives you, but you have to remember when it was released, it was at level cap content. So it doesn't give a whole lot of XP, so they don't expect you to like level a whole lot during patch content. But you can still do like your different roulettes and gain XP that way. You will generally outpace the story. Aw, there's a drowning Derplander. Normal raids can do 2 tanks, right? Normal
I
raid,
think so.
8-man raids are 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 4 DPS, right?
I think so.
Well, tanks are in need on normal raids.
Oh boy.
You want a main tank?
I can, yeah.
It makes no difference to me.
Actually, it makes more sense for you to main tank.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh god. I definitely don't know what I'm doing.
Well, have fun. That's fine. Just start it.
If there's question marks standing up. Oh yeah, he does that whole baloney. Oh yeah, this is a knockback.
Where'd the question marks go? Oh, not there.
Oh well. Hate privilege. Or I could just get yeeted off the edge. Your turn. Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong button.
Oopsies.
Let's see what's in this. Oh, I don't have the Kefka. I don't want all this junk. Don't want all this junk. Got the Kefka.
Now you have a wind-up Kefka.
Everything I always wanted.
Honestly, I would believe that.
Well, who am I at on tombstones? 220. Do you have anything that you're leveling at the moment? That you run, if you want to run like 50, 60, 70, you're leveling on?
Yeah.
I'm just asking, because if we're gonna do lower level stuff, then you might as well take advantage of it.
Are you going to be red?
If we do 50, 60, 70, yeah. Unless you wanted to Unga Bunga. Then I could run a healer for you. But you normally don't scream about hitting the axe button, so... I didn't do anything to make you get on tonight. Also, I hope you like the quest titles. Of course, like stuff like Notorious Biggs is a pun. I can run tank if you want me to. That way you're not dealing with a random tank.
Up to you. I'm indifferent.
Well,
It's not too bad.
Tank is in need, so on 50, 60, 70, so extra money.
and insta-Q.
Yeah. I mean, I'm...
Ooh, the
Oh.
burn.
I don't really remember too much on the last fight. No, I'm already back up to 1.2 million, so, I mean... I'm building up pretty fast. I just gotta
Not bad.
get on and do my daily stuff. Always forget where to go. I know we have to turn, that's why I'm like,
Turn left up here.
yeah. Sister, wasn't there there used to be a rapper? I'm just gonna let you think on that. Really more your age than mine. But, the localization team loves to make puns. You want to do a two-group poll?
Fine.
There she goes. Yeah, I haven't done this dungeon since they've reworked it for the duty support system.
It's fine. I mean,
I guess it's a good practice because Soups is like right here. We stand behind the shards?
and then get away from the shards.
Okay. And then get in. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a fairly standard mechanic. It's just in a minute. Oh, the Gweed. If you open up your map, the Moogle is normally like a normally like an envelope or something looking icon on the map. In Gridania, it's near the amphitheater. Part of me wishes I would have done this on Dark Knight. Then I would have at least had a dash.
Dorkness. Yeah, I don't remember too many of the mechanics on the Mist Dragon.
I won't lie.
It's not bad. You're smart enough to figure it out.
I mean, I hope so. Let's get us some worms. Some giga worms. More worms.
You're making me have to remember how to play Sage.
It's not that hard.
But I don't want to think.
Could be the boss. keeping the children alive over there. They should give you the commendations, because I noticed that they're sticking right next to you. Oh, they gave me the commendations.
They did. That's okay. You did good as a tank.
No. The only other thing that can give me the tombstones that I want is main scenario. And I don't know if you want to try to go through Prey or Castrum or...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do it.
You want to do it on Sage? I mean,
Might as well. Doesn't really matter.
yeah, that's true.
It's level 50 content. It's not that hard.
The worst part is normally, if we get the trial, people popping... Nope, we get Prey. I missed the version of Prey that you could just skip half of it. Mainly because it was like a 4-man content that had 8-man in it.
The good old days.
With Samurai, I don't know what this one is.
Didn't see him for long enough. Some kind of spellcaster. Black mage.
Yeah, going off the hat, I would say a black mage. Summoner. Yeah, you'll be doing Bard Quest up until basically Shadowbringers content.
Ooh.
The Shadowbringers, they switched from doing individual class quests to role quests. Which to me is a bit more efficient.
It's more efficient, but I think that
It sacrifices a little bit of the fun, personally.
Yeah.
I like the individuality of the quests, personally.
That's valid. I can see that.
Sure, they're not all winners, but you can't win them all.
You can, but at what cost? You'll get to level 50 before you know it.
Oh yeah, no, it
Doing
goes quick.
doing your main story and your roulettes will. Yes, this is Gaius. He's already popped up in your stuff. You've also seen Nero. I forget the girl's name. And the guy in Cape Westwind. Livia, I think is her name.
Yeah, something like that.
And I do not remember the guy from Cape Westwind's name. It saved my life.
I couldn't tell you.
Ooh. We get to watch Nero complain about his boyfriend.
Yes. No voice acting, Luna?
No. No. Not for this. Plus, if I would have to do it with a filter with Uwu voice. Because if anybody was crazy enough to speak in Uwu, it would be Nero. You know I'm right.
Probably.
Also, why will you not... Oh, now you connect. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know how to make the dialogue boxes bigger.
Like in game?
Yeah. Well, I just want them to be a little bit more visible on stream.
Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head.
I mean, admittedly, this is not important dialogue. I mean, they're fine for like me just playing the game.
Yeah. Well, when you have it full screen, it's not too bad. It wouldn't need to
Oh,
go
yeah.
up much.
Yeah, if it's full screen, it's not bad. It's just trying to be considerate. I'm not always an asshole. Just, you know, most of the time. Oh, I get to make him run around.
Can.
Oh, there he goes. I irritated the summoner. No. You didn't tell me. Plus, we get voice acting in a minute. It's not entirely unvoiced.
Eventually.
Of course, we don't get to hear how very glib.
yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon. Keep your eyes peeled. Goddess could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful.
Is that the Scavian armor?
The difference is getting worse. I don't think the connection lost much.
But you used to run all the time? Before you made glamours.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? Do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe
I
them your guardians,
I just killed
why
them
do you not
earlier.
repeat the trick that served you so well at Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except but this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and
Taking advantage of the cutscene and banning some bots.
only a
I
man
see that.
of power can rightly steer the course of civilization.
Reign
And
of
in this
Death.
land of
I take it
creeping
because of skill
mendacity,
name.
I'm presuming so.
will prove its salvation.
I will tell you this, sister. All your skills need to be on your hotbar.
Champion of Eorzea, face me.
There were-
You used
there
pretty
are-
much everything.
There are very few exceptions to a skill not being on a hotbar.
It's only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
Yes, I can put this on you.
mean, you've made it this far without it.
Don't over here.
I mean, he's not that dangerous, but I wouldn't go so far as to say we don't need a healer.
See, look, you tanked that just fine.
Yeah, a lot of your job quest skills, you're going to want to have for most of the classes.
Yeah, typically they change game plans pretty significantly. Or they're key to how your class will play. Oh my goodness, I leveled up.
Oh, I got some Moogle tomestones too. And one commendation. I'm guessing it wasn't the summoner.
Summoner didn't give either of us commendations. They were out.
Well, I kind of pissed them off.
Well, they can deal with it.
So, we're gonna have to sit down one day and just talk about your hot bar, probably. Because I am actually going to take this chance to end stream. I'll probably stay on for a little while longer, BMO. But let me see if somebody is on for me to raid that I know. No, I think I'm just gonna end stream. But have a good night. I will see y'all later.